All right, boys. What's going on?
What's up,
I
guys?
feel like it's been a busy week in the podcast world, actually.
Yeah, a lot of comments.
We have a lot of comments to get through, a lot of things to address, but before we do,
What do you got?
Dad wins. Actually, before we go into Dad wins, I have a gripe with you.
Gripe with me, man.
Let's
Coming
do it.
hot off the holiday.
Oh,
Seriously.
What's this?
Oh,
What's
yeah.
this gripe, Mister?
Yeah. Give me a second.
Yeah.
Matt, do I look cute today? Tell me.
No comment.
Why? What's going on?
Not only you, but multiple people have commented on what I'm wearing today.
You're
and
Native
called it-
American?
And called it a Native American outfit. It's a fashionable Sherpa.
I thought you were celebrating Thanksgiving still.
It's a fashionable Sherpa. So for anyone who can't see, go on the YouTube channel
Yeah,
or the
check it
shorts or
out.
whatever. Check it out. Let me know what you think.
You could
Okay?
also just Google Native American flannel, and you'll find the same thing.
Yeah, but then you won't get to see my face.
Of course.
So
It is a little America though, red, white, and blue though. So
red,
that's nice.
white, and blue.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely,
That's awesome.
absolutely. All right, Dad wins. What do we have for this week?
You know what? Our family's been sick for the last week, so that
sounding
was
a little
was-
nasally
Yeah,
over there.
I'm like the last one. I thought I could weave in and out, miss this thing, caught a little something. So a little under the weather today, but
Is that a Dad win or a fail?
no, it's a fail.
Oh, it's a fail.
It's a big fail.
It's not
I
a
don't
win. That's not a win. We did get. So this is post Thanksgiving. We hosted for the first time.
Oh, how did that go?
It went really well. Actually, went really, really well. I was really happy with it. I didn't screw up the turkey, so that was
Tons
a big,
of-
Oh, yeah,
that was
how'd
a
that
big
go?
Well,
part
we
of
had
it.
tons of listeners reach out for his cranberry sauce.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, little did I know. Sorry about this. That recipe makes about 18 pounds of cranberry relish. I told my wife, I'm like, why don't we need 6 pounds of cranberries?
So, real short story. Finish your
Go
story.
ahead,
Then I got
go.
one. So the cranberry thing. Completely forgot about that. Completely forgot
Okay,
about you
yeah.
telling that. And I wake up Thanksgiving morning, and we were planning on traveling, but we ended up staying.
Yeah.
So we didn't
Yeah.
travel. We ended up staying. And I'm like, why do we have this bag of cranberries? My wife's like, I don't know. I just got it because I thought, maybe we're going to want to do something with it. Or worst case scenario, we use it to like make it look good. So she's cooking everything. And I'm like Googling like, well, how do you make homemade cranberry sauce? So I made homemade
Okay.
cranberry sauce. Dude, number one.
It's unbelievable.
It's relatively easy, but it was like shockingly
Yeah.
good compared
It
to
makes
like
your whole
normal
house smell,
cranberries.
too.
And,
Amazing.
and then like how the cranberries like pop, they like
Yeah,
fill
yeah,
up
yeah,
and then
that's
they
how-
boil and they pop. It was a cool
Yeah,
experience.
yeah.
Should we spend 20 minutes talking about cranberries?
We
'Cause
could.
20 minutes of laundry.
We could. I've got
really got
I've got
me
a,
going
I've got
last
Well,
a
hey,
deep
he
bag of
converted from the
cranberry over
can
here.
to the real stuff, so that's a big deal, man. That's
Good job.
a win.
So thank your
That's a
chef.
big
Even though I
win.
didn't even look at the recipe.
Yeah. Next, if you want to level that up next time, you
I
watch.
did. His recipe sucks.
Yeah, no, it's a good recipe, but it's a little excessive. So that's all.
Yeah.
But no, I didn't screw up the turkey. I was super happy. Although I did have a freak out moment because everything I read, I had like a 20-pound turkey I was cooking for like 18 people. Everything I read was like it's going to take about 5 hours, 4 to 5 hours, depending on how your oven cooks. It's like 2 hours in, and I'm like, this thing's going to be done in an hour. And so I'm like, is the thermometer in the right spot? Am I touching a bone? Like,
Yeah.
So I'm like moving this thing all over, trying to figure out if I'm like in the right spot, trying to find the coldest point. And so I freaked out a little bit. Had to call my mom. Had to call my brother-in-law, who's another good cook who's made turkeys a bunch of times. And I'm like, look, this meat thermometer has never failed me. So I'm just going to trust it. So I pulled it out when I was supposed to, let it rest for like 40 minutes. And it was actually perfect. So
Really?
But it was early, man. It was messing me up.
Oh, that's
bad.
awesome.
How does it cook in half the time it's supposed to take? Like,
Are we talking about Thanksgiving preparations? Are we still talking about this?
We can talk
we
Thanksgiving.
need to
Because
hash it
I've
out.
got something
All right.
that happened on our Thanksgiving.
Okay, do it.
We had to cook 2 turkeys because we have such a large family.
Yeah.
So 2 smaller turkeys
Yeah.
because we weren't planning on staying, so we had to go get 2 smaller
Yeah.
turkeys. So my wife puts them in the oven side by side.
Okay.
Well, the areas that they're kind of touching side by side don't end up cooking. So the rest of the turkeys are like ready to go besides the middle. And so we're like, well, what do we do? So I pull this out and the one will fit in and we can't fit them both back in the oven. So we put the one in the oven. That one's cooking. I've got this like sort of like half raw turkey sitting on the counter. And I'm like, what if we did like, have you guys ever have brick chicken?
Brick chicken.
Brick
no
chicken.
idea.
It's like where they take
Oh,
a
you like-
chicken and they kind of like break it in half and smash it down.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
And I was like, what if we just did like a brick chicken turkey, like a giant turkey, and then I put it on the Blackstone outside?
Oh, nice.
And so I look it up, and you ever heard of what? This is a great word, spatchcocking.
yeah.
So spatchcocking.
use it in a
That's how you
sentence.
cut
Yeah,
it.
spatchcocking is when you basically cut the backbone out of the bird.
Okay.
Right? And then you take the bird, you cut the backside of it well. So basically you can lay the entire bird flat.
Uh-huh.
So think of taking the whole thing and laying it flat, called spatchcocking.
Okay.
Spatchcocking, baby. So anyway,
Stop saying
I spatchcocked this bird, tossed it on the Blackstone.
How'd it come out?
It was okay, a little
Is that the
dry
verb, to
because
spatchcock?
it's called.
Yeah.
But the verb is
for
to
one that's
spatchcocking.
like I spatchcock, you spatchcock.
If you're a spatchcocker, are you one who
verb.
spatchcocks?
Do you spatchcock as a couple?
So all day long I'm going, I spatchcocked that bird. My kid's like, sure, Dad.
Dad's the biggest spatchcocker we've ever met.
Sure, that was our.
that's
anyway, we
fun.
ended up having a good Thanksgiving. Food was great.
Oh, that's
It was
awesome.
good. Yeah,
That's
so
awesome.
fun.
That's awesome. Well, look, I feel like, actually, before we get into today's episode, I'd like to shout someone out. His name is James Devlin, and he reached out to the podcast, and he sent us a screenshot of his Spotify Wrapped, which for anyone that doesn't know, it looks at your top listen podcasts, songs, etc., etc., throughout the year. And his number one listen to podcast was Chief Dad Officers. So,
nice.
Let's go.
well, when he reached out, he wanted a specific cameo from the boys.
Cameo.
a
Did he say, can you please wear a Native American flannel?
Make it American colored, American themed.
Let me double check his message. No, it did not. But he did say his top podcast was Chief Dad Officers.
Nice.
His top musical artist was Kids Bop, and his top
Kids Bop.
album was K-pop Demon Hunters. And he says #Dad Life. So shout out
That's
to
great.
James.
Excellent.
That's awesome. Shout out, James.
Yeah.
And for anybody in the comments that was wondering if we actually do laundry, because I know there was a couple comments like,
Oh,
oh, these
boy.
guys even do laundry.
Oh, boy.
I don't think you have the intimate knowledge like we have of doing laundry without
No.
actually having experience.
No.
So just put it to rest.
Yeah.
We all do laundry.
Too much laundry.
Too much laundry, and it goes in waves. Like I'm a little. I've got a lot of kids now, so I'm a little
Yeah.
bit past the laundry phase in every area. But we've all gone through.
Well,
it.
let's
Oh,
read
yeah.
out. Let's
It's
read out
serious.
some of the comments.
Let's
Let's read
do
out
it.
some
Let's
of
do
the
it.
comments that the listeners left. I'm not going to butcher any of the authors' names. They're all sort of their Twitter handles, but I'll just read out the messages. So it says, "New dad of a 1-year-old daughter. I have finally found my peeps.
There we go.
Yep.
As someone who does the laundry for me, my wife, and toddler, I've never understood something more.
I love that.
I have found my community. Truth. The only
right.
time I like the little clothes is if I'm binge watching my favorite show. If
Facts.
you know, fellas. Towels can't be inside out either. Woohoo.
Towels.
This touched my heart."
That's a grandma post.
Yeah.
Yeah. Finally, a place with like-minded individuals. Matt, we need to get your wife to stop commenting. These are, I feel like
those are all the same
it's just
person.
all her alias.
I'll tell her to back off a little bit this time.
Well, the genesis for this episode, because we are nothing but petty individuals, obviously, is a comment that was left on our social media. A comment, you know what? I won't even give him the grace of mentioning who it is. But it says, a bunch of men who don't do laundry complaining about laundry. And you know what I say to that? How dare you, sir? How dare you?
We will do
Is
that the British way to say it? How dare you, sir?
Dare you, sir?
Sir, I must say, how dare you?
I take offense, sir.
Yes, I will pick up an offense now.
I've already
Wars have started for less.
I've already challenged him to a duel.
Yeah.
Did you spatchcock? I just spit everywhere.
I am going to spatchcock the heck out of this guy. Anyway. I felt like after our last episode about the roommates phase, and we spoke about the ways that you can help your spouse. We spoke about not counting or
Keeping track of
Yeah,
keeping track of
rather
what you've
than-
done versus them.
Yeah. Which feels disingenuous to do an episode about the dad chores and all the things that we do.
Right.
But I figured I'd kick it off with a question. So, are dad chores a real thing? And how do you divide the chores in your household? Who would like to start?
Dad chores are real, for sure.
Yep.
How we divide it, there's certain things that I definitely say like I handle, but it's typically like when you have a household of little kids especially, there's just a lot of things that have to get done in a single day. Mm-hmm. And so it's not really like mine or yours. It's just like, we just got to get this stuff done. Mm-hmm. So I try the best I can to just like suck it up, do whatever needs to get done to try to help.
What's your favorite chore?
Honestly, if I were to be totally honest, it'd probably be vacuuming. And this is why.
I got one.
So it's kind of like in the summer, when you cut the grass and you're done and you're just like, at least I can look at that and say, I spent an hour doing that, but I can say that looks really good. Like it's an instant gratification, visual gratification. And vacuuming, I don't know what it is, but it's like
Are you an old school vacuumer? Are you a cordless guy or a corded
No, man.
guy?
I got like a corded old school one that's like
75 pounds.
dude, it's
Scratches my
it's a
wood
ride
floors as it
behind.
goes through.
it's a ride behind, yeah. this thing is so much more powerful than those little stick ones that like I can't imagine doing my house with a stick vacuum. Like there's certain like kitchen floors, whatever, that makes sense. But yeah, we bought the floor model of this thing like right after we got married.
Okay.
I was like, I can't afford the real price of this. So they had this beat up floor model. I'm like, we'll take that one. And it's lasted us 15 years.
Wow.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, I've got it serviced a few times, so I know the vacuum guy in town.
Yeah.
But
If that doesn't scream, I do chores. Russ, you know the vacuum
you know
guy
the
in
vacuum guy,
town.
yeah.
Come on.
But there's
That's
something
street
about
cred
like
right there.
I like there's something about picking stuff up. You hear it happening,
Yep.
and then when you're done, if you do it right, like kind of
Especially
follow.
if it's like a Cheerio or a cereal and it
Oh
like
yeah,
crackles
you hear it
in
cracking in.
between.
You're like, yes,
That was
working.
me.
And I don't just like willy nilly. Like I do
You get
the lines, man.
the hotel lines.
So when I'm done, I'm like, that looks good.
Yeah,
that's
that's
legit, and that's clean right there.
I'm a
so,
Dyson cordless guy.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And can you haven't experienced this because you're an old school vacuumer, but the new vacuums that have the light, have you done this?
I mean, we've had.
Yeah, my light burned out a long time ago.
We've gone through all
Replaced that thing on-
Emotionally or on the vacuum?
Thankfully, not emotionally, but on the vacuum. Yeah, on the vacuum.
But on the vacuums, sometimes I'll treat myself and vacuum in the dark.
Yeah.
Because
Treat myself.
Keep the lights off.
Treat yourself.
listen, there's 3 things you should be doing with the lights off. And number 3 is vacuum.
Number 3 might be maybe something else, but whatever.
Okay, fine. Number 2
Yeah,
is
yeah,
vacuuming.
So you just shut the lights off? How powerful of a light we talking here? In this
No,
thing?
it's like a, I can't even describe it, but it's like this like pointed light that maybe for about 6 inches in front of you will just highlight the dirt that you're picking up.
Oh, okay, I see what you're
And
saying.
it's
on like a hardwood floor.
on like a hardwood
Yeah,
floor.
yeah, yeah.
Okay,
It'll, like show
gotcha.
the hair and the dust or whatever.
the
Yeah,
hair,
yeah, yeah.
and it's so gratifying because then you'll
See?
go
That's
around
what I'm talking about.
and you'll go through it. But yeah, sure. Can you do it in the light? You can do it in the light. But there's something about,
Yeah.
and I don't know if I'm the only one that's ever done that. You turn the
I think
lights
it's for
down.
underneath your couch. I think that's what it's for. But either way,
yeah.
So you're meant to keep your clothes on.
I'm not sure.
I don't know. Is that I
I think you might be doing it right. I think when James Dyson, your British countryman,
No,
invented the Dyson.
No, listen to me.
I'm pretty sure he thought Naveed's going to be doing this in his underwear in the dark.
Oh no! Wait, no. But it's I light a candle, I turn the lights down low, I get in my underwear, and I vacuum.
vacuum.
Yeah, I vacuum.
That
Wait,
sounds
you guys don't
completely
do that?
legit.
Sounds like a nice OCD type light right there.
I'm being serious. You don't do that.
We've tried to use the Dysons, and our house we just burned through them so fast.
Okay.
We've tried all sorts of vacuums, but there is a video of me. So we got a hoverboard for Christmas. Like remember when they were big?
yeah.
This was probably like 7 years ago or something
Like
like,
the
that. or
big
8 years ago.
one-wheeler? Like the big
no,
one?
like the ones with both. They have the 2 wheels on the sides.
Oh,
They're like
okay,
those little like
okay.
mini hoverboards.
Yeah, yeah.
We got one, and there is a video of me vacuuming my living room on a
On one of
hoverboard
those?
with a Dyson stick.
you gotta find
because
this.
you're just flying back and forth on the Dyson.
That's
stick.
awesome.
I think I realized why it burnt out. Actually, it's just
I was like, this is awesome. Whoa, whoa.
Andrew's doing every chore on it.
Oh, dude, I was doing everything. You need me to get the laundry, babe? I'll get the laundry.
Just pushing kids out of the way.
all right. Vacuuming. What
Yeah,
about?
so vacuuming.
So vacuuming's yours. I love very similar. I like sweeping. So like
Okay.
our kitchen, it's weird. We somehow get like everything gets brought into the kitchen over periods of time. So there'll be
right.
like shoes and a book and a toy, and someone drops all this other stuff all
Yeah.
over the floor. So like my version of sweeping is I'll sweep everything into the middle of the room. Everything.
Kids, everything.
Legitimately, if there's a kid crying in the corner, they're getting swept into the middle of the room. And then I'll just be like, all right, kids, grab your stuff and get it out of here. So everybody comes and picks out their
Yeah,
whatever, and then you're left with it all. But
That's
it's so
funny.
gratifying going from like this insanely cluttered, dirty room
Yeah.
to just like putting it all in the middle,
Yeah.
and within 5 to 10 minutes, it's all clean, and you're like, oh, I
Can we
did.
talk about the broom? What
did
kind of
my-
broom?
That's
What kind of
awesome.
broom
Oh,
are
I
you
don't know, just some crappy broom from Walmart.
using? That's the best way to get sponsorships. Thanks a lot.
If there is a great broom sponsorship
If there's
out
a Dyson
there,
broom out there that he could be
Yeah.
using, Naveed, you should
Listen,
tell us.
I do my hair with a Dyson. I clean up my floors with a Dyson. I'm going to give you one. Trash.
taking out like the kitchen
Taking
trash or
out-
the trash at the curb.
Taking out the kitchen trash and maybe taking out to the curb, but just doing trash. Because my trash day is They pick it up on a Monday, which
Okay.
means Sunday night is trash night. And there's something so gratifying about looking at the calendar. And on day 7, when the Lord said rest, I say,
You gotta
nay.
clean.
I clean. Day 7 is for cleaning in our.
Now, do you put it out the night before, or do you put it out the morning of?
Put it out the night before,
Okay.
but also then have like another bag going, and I'll announce to the whole house, hey, this is the bag that we're using. Any dirty diapers go in this bag. Any food that you're eating goes in this bag. Everything goes in this bag.
Oh, you got a
and then
ritual.
and then when I'm on my way or about to take my kids to school in the morning, I take the bag, I wrap it up, I throw it in with the rest of the cans,
And you
that's
should have
it.
0 trash for like 5 minutes.
And for 5 minutes, our
Yeah,
house,
that's amazing.
having
Zero
just been
trash.
vacuumed, having just been taken out, feels like a model home.
I have never had that.
What, taking out the trash?
0 trash.
Oh.
Because the
Well-
moment something leaves our door, there's already been another trash started. We've
Yeah.
getting to the point now where like taking the bins out to the curb. We have a relatively long driveway,
Yeah.
so like it is an absolute chore, and like it's weird that like similar to you, like you have a Monday night. Ours is Thursday morning, right? So the holidays, like Thanksgiving,
Yeah.
it feels like a bonus because all your Thanksgiving trash
Ooh, yeah.
is the next morning. So they
Yeah.
always push it to a
Break,
Friday.
yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like the same thing. We're like, I'm like, make as much of a mess as you
Oh,
guys
yeah.
want. It's all going out
Yeah.
tomorrow, as opposed to trying to like.
Everyone gets the spatchcock.
You're trying to what would be the term? Like you're trying to make sure like you don't use too much of your garbage
Yeah.
can. 'Cause you have a
Yeah,
lot of
yeah.
garbage
Right.
can left. No, all.
Now,
all
do you
the,
take it out? Do the kids take it? Is that somebody's chore in the
the
family?
older
or-
boys take it out
Yeah,
typically. So
okay.
like now I've got like my 17-year-old boy and my 14-year-old boy. That's their like big chores taking
Yeah.
out the trash. They didn't do it this Thursday. I
didn't?
had to wake up and do it this
Life
the
is
Friday.
tough.
Life is tough.
So
Yeah.
tough.
Dragged it out there,
On you-
Especially in the
cold.
rain.
On,
Little
on,
rain,
on
yeah.
New House, you're not allowed to take the trash cans to the end of the driveway. You have to leave them at the top of the driveway.
Oh, does somebody come up and run?
Yeah,
and grab
like
them?
with those like almost like mini like quad bike things.
Yeah.
Those things are dangerous.
So like all of Lakewood does that.
Yeah.
Around here, there's cities that are moving to
I
that
didn't know
because
that.
Yeah.
it's just easier than the stuff being on the street.
Yeah, except they're
Yeah,
zipping around. You got kids playing. Like it's. I don't
Yeah.
think it's. I feel like it feels like an old guy complaint.
It sounds like a
Little bit.
It does. Dishwasher. Talk to me about the dishwasher.
So typically every night I'll do the dishes because my wife's usually making dinner. So
Okay.
by the time I get home from work, we try to eat within whatever an hour of that time, and then I try to take the dish duty. So I'm usually doing about 30 minutes of dishes a
Do you have
day.
a system?
I usually eat first, and then I like get in there and I get started on like pots and pans, because then the little kids always take the longest to eat.
Yeah.
You know, so like I try to get a head start on like the
Pound
pots
your
and pans.
food, get in
and then-
position.
yeah,
Sounds real
seriously, man.
relaxing.
And then slowly they start bringing their plates in, and I'm just like,
Do you let the kids load the dishwasher?
I'm at a point now where like my one daughter can do, she does her own. I'm always like, you got to do your own. And then because she can reach into the sink, it's really the problem is the sink, like reaching up over the counter into the bottom of the sink
Yeah.
or to rinse it off, where the little ones just can't do that yet.
I can't
So-
let anyone touch it.
Oh, we get, dude. First, like I have now, like my 7-year-old. She's now participates with the old with an older kid. So you've got like a buddy system going, where there'll be like an older kid and a younger kid.
Teach them
And
a
so we
way.
have like those little stools that they typically like cook
Okay,
with
yeah.
mommy
Yeah,
stools.
yeah.
And they'll sit at the sink and they'll just kind of. I mean, they're really just getting themselves wet and whatever else. But the idea is to teach them like, no, you scrape the if there's food, you
Yeah.
scrape it in the garbage can, and you put it in
Yep.
the thing. Just trying to get them going.
Trash
So
and
it's-
dishwasher, I can't outsource.
No.
It
So
just- it's-
when your dishwasher's open, if it's full, do you have a system, right?
system.
Every spoon is next to each other on the top
it's
rack.
It's a
There's-
system. Spoons have to go a certain way. Knives have to go a certain way. Baby bottles have to go in a certain way.
There we go.
And then
We need to see a
something-
picture of
You,
this, I
you're
think.
particular about the way you load
extremely
something.
particular. to
Really?
No.
Oh, really? to the point where, like, if we have guests over, or if my wife or whoever is like, loading the dishes, I'll be like sweating watching them like do the dishwasher, and then when like everyone gravitates to like the other room, I'll just go in and just resort the dishwasher.
Growing up, did you do dishes?
No.
Okay. Did you do dishes growing up?
Not too much.
You know what's
I don't remember as a little
think I did a
kid doing
single
it.
chore growing up.
So we were very like kids do chores in our
Yeah.
house growing up, and we had a dishwasher, but my mom would not let us use the dishwasher.
Why?
Ever. I don't know if it was an energy saving thing.
Probably.
I don't know if it was
Every
just,
parent has the energy saving.
I don't know what
You
it
know?
was, but we never used the dishwasher. Like it sat there.
What about special
And-
occasions?
Never. It didn't matter if it was
yeah.
Thanksgiving dinner, it was 10,000
Yeah.
dishes. You just get over there and you
Really?
start washing dishes. Yeah. So we would just grind away washing dishes.
Yeah, yeah.
So I
Did
washed
you use it for storage?
nothing, not drying, nothing. It like never was open, never used. Dude, I don't even know. I don't know what the reasoning was, but we've
Yeah.
never used it. And it was always like, well, it builds character. Do the dishes, it builds character. And it does. Like to this
Takes
day,
a
like
while.
I could care less about doing dishes. Like I'll do them. It doesn't matter to me. And typically I'm like a weekend dish guy because during the week my schedule's a little wonky.
Yeah.
So I'm a weekend dish guy,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
weekend
Yeah.
mornings and that sort of stuff,
Yeah.
catching up on dishes. But our dish, like our sink, is constantly filled with dishes. The moment it is done, the second wave of like evening snacks start. And in your guys' household, the evening snacks are typically to adults because your kids go to bed younger. I now have like 7 people that are up past 9:30 now.
they
So
come
it's like
back in
an
and
entire
eat.
family is coming in and getting snacks, and you get a drink and you get this, and there's a whole pile of dishes
Yeah.
before bed. And so like we've given up completely.
How many
We-
dishwashers? One?
One that's going to get changed pretty soon.
Okay.
We're going to get a
Yeah.
second one
Okay.
because we've burned through now 4 dishwashers. And when we call up the manufacturer to come repair it, they're like, well, yeah, the cycles are like, with someone saying, because we'll sometimes do 3 in a day.
Yeah, that's
Of
that's
the
crazy.
Oh,
3
that's
cycles
nuts.
of a
Yeah.
dishwasher
They should be sending
in a
you
day.
tester ones to see how long they last.
We've gone through like Miele's, we've gone through
Yeah.
Bosch's, we've gone through GE's.
Oh, now we're talking. Yeah, say
Yeah.
that into the camera.
If
We-
Miele would, I think that's how you pronounce it, right?
I don't
Miele?
know. Don't butcher
That's how
it.
I'd
We need
say
a-
it.
yeah.
If Miele would want to sponsor us, dude, that's been the best dishwasher.
Really?
The reason
Yeah.
why we didn't repair it was because it cost $800 to repair it or buy a new one for $1,500, and Bosch was selling one for like $650. So I was like,
Yeah.
these are getting throwaway. I'm just gonna get a Bosch. But the Miele one lasted like 5 years. It was awesome.
Oh, that's cool.
Interesting.
Yeah.
What about age appropriate chores? You have older kids.
Yep.
When do you start getting kids involved in chores? Maybe just walk me through or walk us
I would
through.
say 8 years old is when we start like making people fully responsible for a chore.
Okay.
At younger, right around 4 to 5 is when we start having them like, all right, you got to clean up this room, kids, and it's really just like pick up stuff, like
Yeah.
pick it
I
up.
was worried you're going to say at 8 they start doing light electrical.
drywall hanging at 10.
10 they're doing drywall. I was like, so if you're taking from your childhood doing dishes, I'm like, these kids are going to be building houses by the time they're 15.
So I'd say like 4 or 5 is when we open up the like Pandora's box
Yeah.
of like, hey, you got to start doing chores. You live here, you got to participate. But it's really more of like we will pair a young kid with an older kid.
Okay.
So it's like pair programming, but like pair cleaning, to where it's like, okay, this is how you do something, or this is how you do, and it helps. Like
Is there a
Yeah.
chart? Like, how do you track?
100% a chart. There's
Yeah.
a chart. My wife has a chart, and
You're
know
right. Your
those-
wife's not type A, but continue.
You
Sorry.
know, you have to be when you have 11 kids, dude.
Yeah,
You have
well,
to be
denied
like-
she's type A multiple
She's
times.
not. She's genuinely not.
Right.
We'll have her on the podcast,
Yeah.
and then the audience
She
can
can defend
decide if
herself.
it is. But we have one of those charts where, like, as you turn it based on the week,
Yeah.
everybody gets reassigned something that week. So, like, this week you might be on wiping the tables and counters. Next week you're on dishes. The week after that you're sweeping the floor.
Wow.
So all the kids kind of cycle through, and then
Wait, do you get assigned?
no, I don't get it. My wife and I do not get assigned chores. We like back cleanup, right? So like
Yeah.
when this is happening, we'll be like, okay, my oldest who had chores today, he's off, doing something, so I'll fill in and
Okay.
do his work.
What are
for him, so-
punishments?
for not doing chores? I'm kind of soft when it comes to that.
Okay.
I would say I find it very challenging to punish a child for not doing their chores. Just because it just is hard for me to do. It's kind of like
Dude,
Yeah.
I never did a single.
I
chore
just
growing up.
basically sit them down and be like, do you think it's feasible at any age? Do you think
Yeah.
and I don't use the term feasible,
Mm-hmm.
but I'll be like, do you think it makes sense that you live in a house where everybody else is operating and making this house look nicer and clean it up, and you don't do it? Does that even make sense to you?
So it's a performance review.
Kind of.
right.
Maybe I give them a performance review. And
Monthly
they're
or quarterly?
yeah,
Like, what-
no, daily. These are daily KPIs that we're hitting.
That's great. That's
Good lord.
No, so we'll talk. We'll
needed.
talk to them pretty quickly, but we really don't like.
Yeah.
We'll get upset, or we'll be like, if they're crying about their chore, it's like, all right, go to your room. It's here when you're done. When you're done crying, you can always come back down and,
Yeah.
and do your
Do you
chore.
make like an extra mess to teach them like a lesson? You pull out like the marinara sauce from like the thing. And
just dump it.
Take rice
Dump
and
it
just
out.
dump it all over the carpet.
It's like
every
Morpheus.
minute,
just like-
every minute of a tantrum.
No.
It's like the Matrix again.
Can we
do it
can we
again.
talk about brownie points? Do you ever do like dad chores for like brownie points with your spouse?
I don't feel like I get too many brownie
Those
points
days
from
are long gone in my house.
It's I don't think it's just like this
Mine's out the gutter. I wasn't talking about spatchcocking.
This has got to get no. Like I said, it's more just like this has just got to get done.
Yeah.
Now, like you could just let everything go and like, but no one wants to live in a house
No,
like that.
yeah.
Like so, it's just It's just a constant grind, man. It's the constant duties of like
Well,
little kids.
You've never done like I have like, a golf tee time coming up soon, or
I know you got this little like scrubbing the kitchen because you know golf's coming.
No, I would say like if you know you're going golfing, I would step it up then. I'd be like, you'd look for a couple things to do before you walk out the door.
Yeah.
Just to like make their life
give
easier.
her like a big foot rub. Just make sure like the windows are washed, like everything.
Windows are washed.
Butt has been churned appropriately.
Yeah, no. I think I'm kind of, I don't know what, for whatever reason. I think there's a time when you're doing that, when you know it's like, there's like everybody struggling, especially when you have young kids.
But don't you like
Yeah.
sometimes see like the temperature of the house?
Oh no, I'm not. There's a difference of like,
Yeah.
wait, the temperature is a little off. I do need to leave in an hour.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to cool things off by like you said, like
You've never taken like the Dyson vacuum, tipped out all the contents of it onto the floor, and just start vacuuming.
Making your own mess just to clean it up.
being extra loud. Wow, this floor is dirty.
How did this get like this?
Guess I'll vacuum it up. No, I haven't. I'm not.
Yeah.
We don't. But I think we're constantly outnumbered and outmanned in our house.
Yeah.
Where like you have to be comfortable with kind of living in a little bit of a mess every day. All
How
day.
often do you have your kids like clean or organize the room? Because that's an issue in our
bedroom?
house. The bedroom.
We're like not crazy about that.
Yeah.
We try to be like, okay, you make your bed every morning.
Yeah.
And then typically like once or twice a week, we'll be like, all right, go clean your rooms. Over the weekends, we'll sometimes force them to be like, okay, you got to go clean this thing. It's pretty disgusting.
Yeah.
If I step on something, that's when it really, when like tips over the edge.
Yeah, yeah.
If I'm coming in to give you like a good night kiss or do something like
Yeah.
that, and I step on something,
Yeah.
I'm irritated. But my teenagers, like, always the argument about like your teenager has a dirty room,
Right.
I harp on a lot of things in life with my kids. The dirty room is one that I don't really care too
Right,
much
yeah.
about, other than if you come down and you're wearing wrinkly clothing because you didn't put your clothes away. That irritates me because it shows a lack of care for who you are and like how you're presenting yourself.
That is not a hill I thought you'd be dying on.
Oh, dude, I have very few things.
Wrinkly clothes?
Wrinkly clothes irritate me.
That's an argument you're willing to take?
100%.
Really?
Irritate me. I don't know why, but even my clothes, like if I put on a t-shirt and I'm wearing a t-shirt out for the day, I'll typically iron that t-shirt.
It's sloppy. A
Because
wrinkly t-shirt is sloppy.
I think it just looks sloppy. It looks like you didn't take care.
Yeah.
And no matter who you meet anywhere, you're typically like, what, a half a second or 2 seconds, someone's already made a decision on you by the way you look. Like Native American shirt over here.
Let's bring the shirt back up.
I'm going to burn the shirt as soon as I get
It
up.
genuinely looks good.
surprised.
I'm not knocking the shirt.
It's cozy.
And so like that's when I'll get irritated is when like they can't find something and they're like running late and they're like, I can't find my jersey. It's like, no, this is not acceptable. You have to be responsible for those
You knew
things.
this was coming.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
yeah.
But I don't care if it's like whatever. They were building Legos and Legos are everywhere. I really don't care that much about it.
Can we talk about seasonal chore real quick? Christmas decorations. Where do we stand on Christmas
We
decorations?
just did this
at the
actually.
household?
This is funny because
Well, when do you do them?
we typically do it like right after Thanksgiving, the weekend after Thanksgiving. And you guys remember the scene in Elf where they all go to sleep and he comes in at night and decorates the whole place. So we've turned elf into a verb. Say we're elfing the place.
Nice.
Yeah, and so
Oh, good. So we're spatchcocking and elfing.
Yeah, my job is to go in the basement, go through our we have like a mostly finished basement and the other side storage.
Yeah.
But in the storage side, there's a wall and it wraps around behind the stairs. Okay. So that's where we store all of our Christmas stuff. And needless to say, it's pretty crowded down there. So I have this tight little narrow window to carry those giant storage
Stupid
containers
clear
down.
bins. Yeah.
So I'm like, so my job with Christmas is go dig those things up, try to navigate through up the stairs, set them in one room, and bring like all those bins up. And then the trees, like I can't even move the tree boxes. I just have to take the components out.
Yeah.
Do the same thing. So if I get the trees up and all the boxes up, that's where
You guys are pre
Except for the vacuuming. I come around and vacuum every once in a while just to pick up some styrofoam.
You're just not doing it right. You have to take your clothes off. Like that's the only way it works.
Sounds more fun.
Sounds way more fun. Are you guys a pre-lit tree? Or you guys a...
Yeah, we used to have live trees all the time, but then when our daughter, like when we started having kids, our kids would like always be around the bottom of the tree and there's just needles everywhere and it was just a mess. So we switched
That's
at some
not a good way
point.
to teach a lesson.
No, we switched at some point.
Are you a live tree person?
No, we're pre-lit. What are you?
We have always been live tree.
Really?
And then like I don't know, maybe 2 years ago, we got a live tree, and I got poison ivy from it because we actually did like a fresh cut one.
Oh, man.
So I threw it out, and I was
Yeah.
like, I'm done with live trees.
Yeah.
They're a hassle. They're all
Do you
these things.
chop them down yourself?
We did for a little bit. So my wife's family owned a lot of land, and so we'd go out and find these trees. And these weren't like when you get a typical tree, like a tree from a tree farm, they're groomed to be like that
Christmas.
tree.
Yeah, yeah.
They've been trimming them.
Yeah.
These are just wild, and like you'd have to squirrels would come out of these things. Like it was like a legit wild evergreen. And like we'd put them in. It's the house that we own now is one we bought off the family, and like the trees that used to be, they were like 15-foot wide trees. I mean, they would fill the
That's
entire
crazy.
room,
Yeah.
and you'd have to kind of walk around. So it was like
Yeah.
a big like tradition around it. So we did that a couple of years, and the most recently we went to a tree farm. We got a tree, and my wife got really sick. And I'm like, it's the tree. You're allergic to the tree. And she's like, no, it's not the tree, whatever. So one day she gets fed up and she's like, whatever, I'm just going to get rid of the tree. So they take the tree out and we had a fake tree. So we put the fake tree up.
Yeah.
And we've had a fake tree ever since. But just this year, my wife's like, I think I want to get a real tree. I'm like, hon, you're allergic to pine. She's like, I'm not allergic to pine. I'm like, do you not remember? And so she goes and does a live wreath like assembly thing at this club. And she walks in the room and she immediately like swells up. Her eyes start watering. She's like, I think I'm allergic to pine.
Funny. I
So
didn't
we
realize
are-
that. Yeah.
We are 100%
You guys are
a artificial tree.
artificial, yeah.
We love real, but we're artificial.
Same with that. The smell you can't beat from a real tree.
So, and we don't do pre-lit tree. So we had a pre-lit one, but the pre-lit, like the cords all got destroyed
Yeah,
after
yeah,
putting it
yeah,
away
yeah.
a couple times. And so we just do standard, we do our own bulbs and whatever else.
Interesting. No, we're a pre-lit family. I was just asking because it's a topic of discussion every single year of when to do them. It's exactly what you described. You've got the unfinished part of a basement. You're navigating through, trying to figure all of that stuff out.
Try to smash your fingers on
Yeah.
the racks.
And then at the end of the day, like every ornament gets destroyed by the kids anyway. So that's probably my least favorite dad chore. It sounds like the Grinch, but it's my least favorite dad chore is seasonal decorations.
Yeah.
Seasonal all around. That includes
Well, it's a
Halloween.
quick turnaround too.
As girl dads, you guys are stuck with this kind of forever.
No, I know.
Oh, yeah.
I know.
As a dad of
seasonal.
boys, I go, all right, boys, go get those bins.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, dad.
It's a quick turnaround too, because like we have to move our couch to a different
Yeah,
position.
I mean, everybody, like,
so
has
it's
to
like, and then it's
reposition,
4
yeah.
weeks later, you're setting it all back up, taking it all down. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a
How
lot.
late do the decorations stay for you guys?
We usually keep them up through New Year's.
Mid-January.
Yeah.
Mid-Jan?
Mid-Jan.
Yeah.
Jan 15th.
And then you wait for like that like nice day outside to maybe take the lights down.
Last
Like,
year it didn't come. I don't know if you
Yeah, I
remember
know.
this. Last year it did not come. There
You
was-
guys do outdoor lights?
Yeah. We've got a
This is
bunch.
our first
we
time
do.
doing outdoor lights.
Well, not like we don't do them all over the house, but we've got like decorations and stuff out.
Okay. No,
we just do ours around the shrub.
We've got these like
bushes.
4 like large pillars like leading into the house. My wife has like wrapped them to like look like
Oh,
candy
nice.
canes and
Nice,
stuff. Like
nice.
it looks nice.
Yeah.
She does a great job, but I have to then bring all the boxes and all that.
I will
So-
say my brother-in-law a couple years ago got us a train to go around our tree. It's like a remote control train,
Yeah.
and that thing's awesome. But the kids fight over it just constantly.
I will
know?
tell you, you get this one moment, and I feel like we have to do a Christmas episode at some point, but like you do get that like one moment of like maybe 2 or 3 minutes, like when the whole house is like quiet and all
Yeah.
the lights are
All
off.
the lights are on.
And but other than the Christmas
And you're
Christmas tree.
vacuuming.
Yeah.
candles are going, I'm vacuuming, Andrew's spatchcocking, you're elfing. It's the best feeling.
No, it is. It
It
is. And
is.
like every night, so like we keep our tree on pretty much 24/7.
Yeah.
We like never really turn it off. And so like every night I'll go around, shut the house down, whatever.
yeah.
And every night there's like that moment of just like literally like 1.5 seconds of just like, man, that looks
Yeah.
warm or that looks inviting.
yeah.
And then you're like, all right, I'm out of here.
Our one has been like a couple of hours each day because like now with obviously twins, I take a twin, my wife takes a twin, and we're just like kind of just like lazing on the couch. The older 2 kids are in bed, all the lights are off and the tree's there, and you just find yourself like staring at the lights.
Like a fire.
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
Yeah.
just staring at it. So
Yeah.
anyway, I don't know how we got onto that topic.
Yeah.
Lightning round. Who's got time for a couple of
do it.
questions? Matt, you're a big lawnmower guy. Are you a straight lines guy or a crosshatch MLB outfield style?
This is a great question. Backyard, I straight line it, but the front yard, I do sideways. I don't do it though every time. I switch.
Oh
I
yeah, you
switch.
got to switch.
Yeah, I don't go like, because you can do that fancy one where you like jump every other and do it like, I don't
It's not good for your lawn either.
No,
You got to
yeah.
switch up patterns.
Yeah, so I do sideways in the front yard because a lot smaller lot.
Yeah.
Backyard, man, it just got.
I miss when lightning round used to just be like one word.
Yeah,
answers.
no, sorry, you're asking a detailed question.
If you
here.
start with grass cutting, I mean, come on,
dude, you're throwing me.
Let me open my phone and get my notes out.
Andrew, when you spatchcock, do you prefer
Do you use your elbow or do you use your fist?
do you spatch first or cock first? All right. What about when you're putting together furniture? Do you keep the manual? What do you do?
Like after it's put together?
No, are you a follow instructions guy, ignore instructions, or throw away the instructions and just kind of...
I would say in my youth, I was just try to build it.
Huh.
As I've gotten older, I've gotten more of the mindset of just like, listen, I don't know how these pieces go together. I'm just going to take a look.
I'm willing to admit that.
I'm going to take a look. Hopefully, I'm not rusty on my Spanish because that's the only one I can never find, and I just crank through it that way.
Yeah. Same.
So I typically will follow the directions.
I'm a
now.
rule follower when it comes to
It just makes it
instructions.
easier.
Yeah.
100%.
After you do a couple backwards, you're like, okay.
Or
Yeah.
like, oh, if I would have just done it the way they showed me, the piece would have fit. Now
that
I've
too.
broken it.
The worst is when you start putting it together, but it's not clear which way around it is. And you start on like step 2 and you start putting like a desk together and you get to step 19 and it's like, okay, pick the pieces up and put them together, and you realize it's backwards. And then you have to undo from step 17 all
And
the
then
way.
you're like, I could actually turn this into a business because I really want to put this thing together quick now.
Right. I've done it 6 times.
So true, so true, so true. All right. What about your work tools? Is it weird for dads to name their work tools?
You mean other than like hammer, screwdriver?
I mean, a name for your hammer.
Like
And a
like
name-
Sally the Hammer.
I've never heard of
Like Mr. Spatchcock?
I don't have a name for but just okay.
Sally the
Sally the Hammer. And welcome to the stage. Sally the Hammer.
Isn't it meant to be like alliteration? Like Harry the Hammer or
Sally.
Steve the
I
screwdriver?
was thinking Sally the Screwdriver,
Yeah, there you go.
but it came out Sally the Hammer. Anyway, this is a train wreck of an episode.
I'm crying. I don't know where to go from there. From
Yeah, seriously.
from lightning
Did
round.
you have a dad interest? I think you had a dad interest, didn't
Oh
you?
man, it's gonna be a hard pivot. Yeah.
Hopefully it's not like debt collection or something like that.
I've been reassessing my 401k.
So,
actually, forget dad interest. I'll give you something dad interest related. We watched a show on Netflix with the kids. I think it's called like One Shot with Ed Sheeran or something. And it follows Ed Sheeran all the way through his time in New York City, but it's shot with one camera. So
okay.
it follows him through, and he does like all these like ad hoc like events, like a birthday party. He does someone's engagement. He's like just going through busking. He goes on to like an open top bus. He's singing with people. That guy is so talented. Like
Oh,
it
yeah.
is.
He's awesome.
And
man.
it's and the reason I give it as a shout out is it's a great one to watch with the kids. We watched it with our kids, and
yeah.
they were like
They loved it.
mesmerized for.
Well,
for
that's
about an
actually
hour or so.
a great segue because I was going to bring up, and I've played a little bit of this for Andrew, but have you guys done any of the AI music where they are taking old rock songs or rap songs, whatever, but then they're putting them to like these 60s soul
you got me
songs?
hooked. You got me hooked in it. But I'll let you.
They blow me away, and because a lot of these obviously the artists are dead or they're long gone.
Yeah.
And again, it's amazing what AI is doing with the music, but 2, the songs are so good. Like they're arranged so well, and it's all soul. Like, well, they do. There's a lot of different genres
yeah.
you can get. But I've been on a kick, man, and check it out. Look up your favorite like rock song and type in AI soul version. It's
Interesting.
probably there. Someone's probably done it.
They
and
are so good.
It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
That's awesome.
So-
Good shout out. Good
Yep.
shout out. Awesome. Why don't you take us home?
Well, guys, this is what you can come to expect. This type of fun here at Chief Dad Officers. So we appreciate everyone that's listening, and we appreciate the comments. We like them, good or bad. We'll take them.
Yeah.
And but most importantly, I think what was really cool about some of those comments is people are like, this is it. These are my people, and that's what we're doing here. So if you're a new dad, an old dad, interested about what being a dad is like, or if you're a mom and you want to know what maybe your husband's thinking, I think we've had some comments about that too. This is the spot for you. So subscribe and get notifications so you'll get notified when new episodes come out.
Awesome.
Notified when new episodes come out. Thanks, guys.
Thanks.
Cheers.